I'm not a cook, and I'm gonna be trying to make some fried potatoes, so, I use the internet, like what everyone did. Found this recipe, but I don't really like their method. It's not exactly the most descriptive. So, I decided to go with this, even though it's for baked potatoes. It's close enough. I don't even know what paprika is. I don't think I have it, so I'm not gonna put that on, but, whatever. In case there's a fire, I got my baking soda, or baking powder, sorry, because, I was told that you pour that on your fire and it just takes it down. Far better than water. Water makes it worse. There's my pan, and I've got my potatoes over here. Look at those potatoes. Tasty, I know. So yeah, I'm just hoping it works. Okay, so step one is to heat oil in your pan. So I'm just gonna go in my cupboard here. Let's see what kind of oil. Olive oil tastes good and it's healthier for you. But they say to use they say whatever they want. Canola oil, I think, is just vegetable oil with a different name, but I'm probably wrong. I don't think that's how that works. I'm just gonna use canola oil. I'm a rebel like that. Plus, I've got this much of it, so yeah. It's hard to do this one-handedly. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do. Got the cap off. Now, I don't know how much you pour into your pan. I'm just gonna pour a generous helping amount, Not a generous amount, I would say. Move it around in your pan, I'd say that's a good amount. Just says heat oil, I think. Let me go read this again. It says heat oil in a large farm. How much oil does it suggest? 2 tablespoons. Oh. Sure. Close enough. Should have probably read that first. Could have actually put 2 tablespoons in there. Well, who cares? Put that away. Oh, no. Okay, so, it says to cook, and it just says heat. So I'm just gonna heat it here. That looks good. Can't burn at that temperature, I don't think. Okay, well, it doesn't have degrees on it, so maybe it can. I don't know. Oh well. We'll find out. Okay, so I read somewhere to heat until bubbling. It's not bubbling, so keep waiting, I guess. Got my baking soda, or powder, sorry, potatoes, seafood sauce, because you gotta have your seafood sauce. It goes great on potatoes. I don't know if I have onion. I probably do. It's probably just somewhere in my fridge, but I can't see it or find it, so yeah, well, I'm just not gonna bother with onion. Yeah, who needs onion? No more onion. Okay, so that's boiling, or no, not even close to boiling, but it's on, not that high of a temperature, so it should be fine, whatever the heck that temperature is. Got my spatula ready. I can face all the dangers. Okay, so I'm just giving up on the boiling. It's not boiling. I can kind of see it, and it looks like it's just disintegrating or something. So I'm gonna throw in my potato now and my seafood sauce, because you gotta have your seafood sauce, Okay, so this could go wrong. It could go good. Sounds good. Sounds great. Now you have to act like you're a professional cook, and you have to go like that, Like, probably a bad idea. But anyway, I guess that's how it's done. I'm gonna lower this just so I don't burn my life. Might as well add some seafood sauce. Yeah. Open that. Okay, I added way too much. But that's what happened. Put it over there. Might as well add some Herba original, yeah. Add some of that. Then you just gotta, you know, move it around with your frying pan, you know, whatever. Probably shouldn't be doing this. This makes me feel like a cool cook, though, you know? Just... Okay, so I guess I'll be back in a while, because it takes a while to cook them. Flipped over the potatoes. They look good, so that's a good thing. I think I actually could use some more seafood. But instead of... I don't know what I used. I think I used Mediterranean rub. I was supposed to use Parmesan and garlic. I don't know if I did. I think I did, yeah. So we'll use some brown sugar. We'll put some corn in there, because why not? Whoa, that's a lot of corn. Mediterranean rub, put some of that in there. It's always good. Also, I think I have so much oil, my potatoes are kind of soaking in oil, but that's okay. Rosemary and garlic, sure. Should probably do this to the side that's cooking, not the side that's cooked, but what am I, a professional cook? Indeed, I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix that, you know, mix that in, kind of thing. So yeah, this is how you fry your potatoes. Fry them good. Turn them over again. I like to keep turning them so I know what each side looks like. Hoping this has some good flavor and not just a bunch of seafood flavor. And you know, I'm gonna get really fancy now because I'm a professional cook. I'm not American, but I've been to America, and that's why I have bacon. So I've got bacon, I've got potatoes. I think you know where this is going. In the potatoes, specifically. Man, the things that are hard to do with one hand. You should probably never cook with one hand, by the way. Probably not too safe. Oh, there we go. Oh, skill. Skill. Okay, so let's just chug a bit of that on there. There, that's a good amount. It's a generous helping. Out of potatoes now. Could have had more, now that I think about it. Put that back. I don't know who keeps their bacon refrigerated, but I do. I always refrigerate my bacon. Okay, let's mix this all up. Okay, looks pretty good. But does it taste pretty good, is the question. Okay, well, I found my onion, but my onion's fine. It's just that I've been cooking this for so long, I think it's too late to add onions, so I'm not going to bother. Could add pineapple, that'd be good. Pineapple, bacon, and potato in the same dish? Ooh, that'd be great. Could add baking powder, because it doesn't look like I'm going to have a fire. It is steaming, that's good. Probably flip them then. I'm gonna cook them probably a bit longer than usual. Well, I've never cooked before, but that's because I've added a lot of oil, and I don't want them just to be soaking in oil and be soggy. I want them to be crispy in oil. They're the difference. So, yeah. It's just kind of a plain dish of bacon, potato, and a bunch of seafood and whatever else seasonings that are up there, you know. Yeah, I'll be back with a later update. Okay, now that most of the oil is gone, I'm going to add a titch of butter, because I know butter melts really fast, so I can add it now and I'll have no problem with that, I don't think. Just, That's not that much butter for all those potatoes, but yeah. Should have thought this one through. Aha. Just put that with my thing of spoons over there. Okay, so now, fry it in the pan with your potatoes. Do people usually do this? No. I was gonna cook some cheese in here, but all I have is Havarti cheese, like, in little squares, and I don't think that would be a good idea because of that. So just keep on cooking them. They're looking pretty good, but they're still not exactly crispy. It could be because I just added butter. Probably shouldn't have done that, but who cares? Okay, so, I'm not really sure when to stop. So I took a look at home fried potatoes on YouTube from Michael's Home Cooking, and mine don't exactly look like his. I mean, oh, whoops, there's a hamburger. These don't look like they're bubbling oil or something, and mine do. Plus he has like 15 pounds of potatoes in there, and I have like half a pound. But yeah, I'm thinking of just stopping soon because it's starting to get really weird and crispy. It's hard to say. I'll turn up the temperature more. I turned it down because I was watching the video. You don't want stuff to burn on you. There. That's probably one of the highest I've ever used for cooking potatoes. It probably is, actually. Okay, so now they're pretty much done. Hasn't been too long, actually, but you can tell that the heat is, well, it's not as current. So I'm just gonna serve them onto this plate. And just like that, you have potatoes. There. Now it says to eat it with ketchup, but why would you eat it with ketchup? Might as well try one of these. It doesn't taste like crap. That's how you know it's good.